Today's event marks the culmination of 5 years of hard work here at Esholt. £75 million worth of investment delivered in partnership with MMP and Morgan Est, a scheme that will ultimately deliver significant benefits to the quality of the river air and the fish and the wildlife that live there. There's no more fitting place to host this than our brand new environmental visitor centre that sits within the heart of the Esholt estate. You know, we've invested a lot of money in this facility that will ultimately tell the tale of Yorkshire water and how we protect the environment on a daily basis. Today we're very proud to have the Environment Minister Hilary Benn, himself a Leeds MP whose constituency will benefit from the improvements. He's hosting the event at the Environmental Visitor Centre, and we've invited stakeholders from across the region, our regulators, local authorities, local environmental groups to help share this huge celebration, as we say, to commemorate the completion of £75 million worth of investment at Esholt Wastewater Treatment Works. Lots of school children have joined us for today's celebration, children from local primary schools that have been demonstrating the new equipment, and also children from the school that designed the furniture, the environmentally friendly furniture that goes in the visitor centre. They really brought the centre to life today, met Hilary Benn MP and the local stakeholders, and as we say, the signs are very good for our education centre in the future. The garden itself looks fantastic. It was created by our very own team of volunteers from Yorkshire Water, predominantly from the IT department, and they've done a fantastic job of transforming it from what was a tarmacked area into a really creative and engaging wildlife area and educational resource for the children. Local stakeholders today were given a sneak preview of the new works. We took them on guided tours right the way around this, what is an enormous site. The response was absolutely fantastic, and considering we've got 2,000 people coming through our gates over the next fortnight, it really does promise to be a hugely successful opening event.
I think it's a really great idea. We take a lot of things for granted in our society. And you know, where our water comes from, what happens with the sewage and the wastewater when it goes down the pipes, in the end, matters to all of us. And I think having this wonderful visitor centre to give school children the chance to learn about what happens, I think it's a great initiative, and I wish it every success. I'd really like to encourage it, because the more we understand about how all of the things that we do as a society fit together, for example, dealing with wastewater. We know that if it doesn't go away and there's a lot of rain falling out of the sky, then we can get flooding. And it's another example of things that we've tended to take for granted in the past. So building understanding, I think, is in everybody's interests, and I greatly welcome what Yorkshire Water is doing to do that here. Well, yeah, I mean, you're at the heart of it. If we think about the river air, and the fact that the investment that's gone into this site, which I'm looking forward to seeing this morning, is improving the river quality. And we've made a lot of progress. You think of the fish that are now back, that had disappeared entirely. And it helps to regenerate our communities and our city centres. Because when the rivers were foul-smelling and dirty, people didn't want to live there. And we turned our face away from the rivers in some of our great cities. And the last 20 years, because of the improvements that have been made in water quality, it's good for the environment, it's good for fish, it's good for regeneration, and everybody benefits. It certainly is. The very first thing I came to open when I became the Member of Parliament for Leeds Central was the improvements to the sewage works at Nostrop. And so it's great to be here at Esholt today to see further investment being put in by Yorkshire Water to improving the way in which we deal with the waste that we produce and improving the quality of our rivers in the process, the river air in particular. It's great, and I hope to see more of it.